Hey, this is Spanky Hayes. You listening to the What Up Doe Show.
Give me a sip of water. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. It's time to recognize if you don't know. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. It's time to recognize if you don't know. That's right. I'm back. I'm back, even if it's only for one day. I'm back. I don't know. I might try to keep it going, man. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to try. Big ups to all my people out there. Latone Hart, Dino Red, Spirit G, the JTOL girls, she be showing up, Jetto Rising, Storm, all my peoples out there. We're going to try to make it happen for y'all today, man. And I just could not sit quiet on everything going on out there right now. So I had to calm down first. I almost fired it up that day because I was really fired up. But now I'm calm. I've calmed down. I've been able to collect my thoughts and put some things down and try to put some things in perspective. And I guess for me, it's more about news than opinion. So, of course, I have an opinion. So I'm going to share a little bit of that with y'all. And I'm not going to waste a lot of time in this intro. Let's go ahead and get this party started.
What Up Doe Sports.
Kevin Durant went to Golden State, and I don't give a damn. I'm not on board, man. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think they did enough. Sorry. I think they're going to get their ass beat. If I'm wrong, come back and tell me I told you so. But if I'm right, come back and tell me, God damn, you the only one that said it. I don't think they got enough beef. I think Kevin Durant is soft, and I don't think he gives them any beef, man. They lost Bogut. They lost their beef. That's how they got beat in the first place. Being too soft. But you know, that's the West. That was for you, West Coast, Western Conference lovers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Tim Duncan retired. The West just got even softer. Tim Duncan is hanging up the cleats or the gym shoes or whatever you call it in basketball. Just let it go. But they'll be all right. They'll be all right. San Antonio always finds a way. Manny Pacquiao is coming out of retirement. All I ask, Manny Pacquiao, is please, don't subject us to another fight with Mayweather. Because that was painful. That was the worst fight of the century.
What Up Doe Entertainment.
Yeah, I'm blowing through these because I want to get to the meat and potatoes here. Rich Homie Quan butchered Biggie's verse on Get Money during the Hip Hop Honors. I don't know if you saw that. It was horrible. How the hell are you going to go out there and not know the words? You knew you didn't know the words before you went out there, before you took the gig. Don't go out on the show and not know the words. Man, that was disrespectful. You're supposed to tell Lil' Kim, look, I don't know the words. Get somebody else to do it. Go out there and try to get the audience to bail you out. Lil' Kim had to bail you out. What the hell was that? Need your ass beat. Pick up to Tony Roberts. Have you seen that show, To Tell the Truth? Have you seen that show? I like that show. It comes on Tuesday nights right after Uncle Buck. Speaking of Tony Roberts. Tony Roberts is on Uncle Buck sometimes. Here and there. He's a recurring character. He's Uncle Buck's best friend. So Mike Epps plays Uncle Buck. Good show, man. Give it a play. It's Black Night on ABC. Support. We're going to get back to that. I like when we all get into that support black business mode, though. With that said, let's tally on, because that gets into what I want to get to.
What Up Doe News.
Take the music down some. Because I want to be heard right now. Hashtag Alton Sterling. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag Philando Castile. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag Dallas Police. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag All Lives Matter. Hashtag Blue Lives Matter. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. On July 5th, 2016, Alton Sterling was doing what he does. He's the CD man. He slangs CDs in front of the store. Y'all know him. Allegedly, a bum walks up and asks for money, and Alton says no. The bum persists, and Alton allegedly flashes his piece. The bum calls the cops, and during a brief scuffle with officers Howie Lake II and Blaine Salamoni, however you say his fucking name, Mr. Sterling was shot multiple times in the chest at close range. And was killed. Now the media keeps quoting gun when they play that video to you. But I heard what I heard when I watched it. He's going in his pocket. He's got a gun. Gun! Expect to hear something like that in court. I'm just saying. Expect those guys to get off. Expect to hear that in court. Watch it again. See if you hear what I heard. Anyway. They allegedly pulled a gun from his pocket after the shooting. The next day, we all saw the video and we got mad as hell. We were pissed. Black Lives Matter was back on the map and back on the streets. And while we slept on the anger, we woke up to a shock. When I first saw it, I thought it was an old video. I'm checking for dates and shit. Like, when was this? When did this happen? I don't want to put shit out there and it ain't real. Every once in a while I get caught because a lot of fake shit go up. So I try to check my sources. Sometimes I jump the gun, and oft times I try to be right. I try to make it right. And even when I do find out I jumped the gun, I delete it. Well, on July 6th, 2016, Officer Geronimo Yanez pulled over Philando Castile, his girlfriend Diamond Reynolds, and her 4-year-old daughter. Now, the original story was that he had a broken taillight. However, the police radio says he thought they looked like robbery suspects based on his quote-unquote wide-set nose. Allegedly, Philando was told to get his wallet, and while going for his wallet, he announced, as he's taught, "Officer, I have a gun. that I'm licensed to carry. Officer says, raise your hands. As he started to raise, the officer opened fire, shooting Castile multiple times, resulting in his death. In the immediate aftermath, Diamond Reynolds went Facebook Live with an absolutely chilling video. I must say this was the most compelling video ever posted on Facebook to date. Black Lives Matter is in full effect now. Everybody's all in. Discussions were on and they were heated. Black people were pissed and white people were in full let's wait for an investigation mode. We were not being denied. We were being heard. But much of it was the same old song and dance. Then the game changed. On July 7th, 2016, there were Black Lives Matter protests in several cities across America, including Dallas, Texas. As the protests wound down in Dallas, shots rang out. A whole gang of them. I was watching Don Lemon on CNN. They were discussing the killings of the two black men by police over the past 2 days. Don said, there's been an incident in Dallas. We'll get you more information soon. Then they kept talking. Then Don pulled to Kanye. Hold up, I'm going to let you finish. Not to cut you off, but we got to go to Dallas where 2 officers have been shot. They flipped to Dallas and O, the M to the G. They said 2 cops shot in Dallas. Then there was 3. Then 4. Then 5. Then 6. Then what the hell is going on here? Everyone's on my Facebook page like, Dallas, this is not the answer. I whispered to myself, we'll see. Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's the answer or not. I do know this. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. This was certainly an approach we hadn't taken before. We've protested. We've marched. We've stopped traffic. The cops got off. We rioted. We burned shit down. And then it happens again. And again. And again. I don't know what the answer is. But I know that it isn't that. I know that ain't it. That ain't the answer. Evidently. We've been there. Done that. It didn't work. They laugh at it. They wait for us to get it out of our system. Then it's on again. And again. And again. This, though, this was different. I don't condone it. This would not have been my idea. And I certainly wouldn't have pulled it off. I'm not in. Yet, it was definitely different. And he had everyone's complete attention. And ain't nobody laughing. Nobody's waiting. This demanded immediate and full attention. Today. Tonight. Right now. When the smoke cleared, Micah Johnson had shot 11 officers and 1 civilian. 5 of those officers died. During a fiery standoff, police sent a robot with a bomb attached towards Johnson and blew him up. Yeah, they just blew him up. They allege he proclaimed that he was shooting all white police in the name of Black Lives Matter before they blew him up. Yeah, they blew him up. A popular conspiracy theory is that it was actually a white nationalist shooting cops. And this Micah Johnson guy doesn't really exist. He's make-believe. They just invented him. They made him up to stir the pot and blame it on us. I'm not going to say that there's no credence to that. But evidently, the guy had no siblings and no friends and no social media. I don't know a whole lot of 25-year-old men that don't have a Facebook page, but he was one. He was that guy. There's only 2 pictures of him in military gear, and then the picture of choice. It's a picture of him in a dashiki holding up the Black Power fist. Which brings up an interesting fact. I had posted a pic of the cops that shot Alton Sterling. It was from their social media pages. And they both had guns. It was pictures of those cops with guns. Facebook took the pictures down. They removed another one of my pictures too, and I don't even remember what the fuck it was. I was scrolling back through, to see what all happened, and what all I was saying when I was hot in it, and I was heated, and I was mad, and I was worked up. And there was a picture. Dino Red of the Shiznit Show. What up? He had commented, "Yes," big block letters, all caps. But now that's all that's there, and I have no idea what was there before. I don't even remember what I had posted, but they took it down, whatever it was. Anyway, now all the white people are pissed. They're pissed at us, sort of. Actually, they're pissed at Black Lives Matter. I started hearing Black Lives Matter is the root causes. Folks, if you believe that, you don't understand the term root cause. You don't have to ask why. You have to ask why, then why, and then why. And it's called the 5 whys. It's root cause analysis. So even if you were right to say Black Lives Matter, then you have to ask why Black Lives Matter. And then why did that happen? Then why that? What was the cause of that cause of that cause? That's how you get to a root cause. I didn't bother engaging in that conversation, though, because it was just ignorance to me. That, to me, was just people who already were against the movement using this as an excuse to verbalize it. Then the debate over Black Lives Matter versus All Lives Matter began. I read a great post that summed up the difference. Gonna hear? Here you go. It said, Bob went to dinner with his family. Everyone got food except Bob. Bob hollered, Bob deserves food. Everyone else said, everyone deserves food. While they're right that everyone deserves food, it didn't rectify the fact that Bob has no food. Then came Blue Lives Matter. Hashtag Blue Lives Matter. It was short-lived, but it gained rapid popularity. Now I'll say this. If you're against Black Lives Matter, but you support All Lives Matter and are okay with Blue Lives Matter, then you obviously have no problem with Lives Matter. You have a problem with black. Now, guess whose problem that is? However, as it all started settling in, we as a nation are now having serious conversation about how to address this racist, society, a system that works against the underprivileged. The loved ones of Alton Sterling and Philando Castile didn't let it go. They continued their pursuit of justice, and it was realized how easily everyone was willing to sweep their cases under the rug. Because we had cops dead now. I've never been a cop. I've never been white. So I can sympathize with them, but I can't empathize with them. And that's the difference. Not everyone's on board, but they're far more than it was before. White people are jumping on the Black Lives Matter train, and the movement is now seemingly stronger than ever. The masses are starting to grasp that it doesn't mean only Black Lives Matter, but rather Black Lives Matter too. A successful boycott of a Baton Rouge mall shut down several stores, and posts of black businesses in our area has been flooding my timeline. I love it. I'm loving every minute of it. Let's support our own. Let's support black business. There's a lack of black-owned grocery stores and banks. We're seeing that. There's lapse in what we have control of, and we're seeing that. A friend of mine who works for a black bank says there's been a huge influx of customers. I love it. Prominent blacks moving large amounts of dollars out of Chase and Wells Fargo and other big name banks and into this small black-owned Unity National Bank. This is an awesome plan. This is a plan I condone. An idea I might have come up with. Let's keep our money flowing in and out of our community. Fuck the out. Let's just keep it flowing in our community, through our community. Let's stop living in neighborhoods and truly become a community. Because you can't have a neighborhood without the hood. And you can't have a community without unity. That's what other minorities seem to have that we don't. You don't hear the Jewish hood or the Asian hood. You don't even hear the gay hood. You hear Jewish community, Asian community, Muslim community, Indian community, gay community. It's high time for us to move out of the hood and into the black community or the African American community, whichever you prefer to be recognized as. It's your prerogative. I ain't mad at either one of you. You call yourself black, call yourself black. You want to call yourself African American, that's on you. I'm cool with both. I know what they both mean. And I got nothing but love for both of you. Bottom line is, black lives do matter. And it's time for us to make that mean something. One love, y'all. It's the What Up Doe Show.
Hey, this is Spanky Hayes. You listening to the What Up Doe Show.